Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Failed Hero Points, an actual play of the Outlaws of Valkenstar Adventure Path in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, done by Paizo Incorporated, restricted trademark gaming company stuff. Hello! How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Hungry.
We're doing great.
Good.
If you're hungry, you should snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah!
Just a lot of Macho Man tonight.
Who doesn't love Macho Man? Hi. Lots of people with us tonight. We had a kind of an empty nest last time, and only a partially empty nest this time. I am Fogelhut, your game master. With us tonight, we have FG Drums playing Angel Swordsborn the Bard, Morbird playing Inari, our psychic, Scale playing Ruxel, our rogue, Shave Maddox playing Jacksonius, the Catfolk Godenslinger, Patrick as Kelvin, our inventor, and the Davy playing Verilla Azast, our swashbuckler. Azast. That's good. I don't know why I've never thought of that. Also, I don't know why I specifically call out Jacksonius's ancestry. I think it's just fun that they're catfolk, I guess. So,
and also during that, I realized I have a new set of words to use to explain the word elision. I usually use pub burger because people sometimes that's advertised, but you say it as pub burger because the B's get elided. Now I realize when you say game master, you're either running a game or you're the king of the gays.
Yes. I wouldn't be bothered by either of these.
Good observation.
What about gayaster? You have a hiccup when you go to say the
If you allied pub burger, though, would that not have changed into pube burger?
By spelling, I suppose.
And no one wants that. No one wants a pube burger.
Thanks for that.
I am pretty hungry.
Oh, God.
No.
You
won't leave it lost.
Who isn't hungry for a nice pube burger?
I am no longer hungry.
Can I get that with
this better? Isn't this better than cursing in the first couple of minutes?
I'd like one pube burger with curly fries.
Oh.
That was good though.
I was trying to think of a gross drink to go along with it, but I did not even want to go anywhere close to that, actually.
I'll have a pube burger with a regular Pepsi, because I think Pepsi's gross. See what I did there? You just say a normal thing, and then it indicates that you think the normal thing is actually disgusting.
That's true.
It's like that Simpsons.
You think a pube burger is disgusting. Who doesn't like a nice pube burger?
Where Homer picks the crab juice over Mountain Dew.
Exactly. That's the joke, yeah. Mountain Dew or crab juice? Ew, I'll take the crab juice.
Oh, God, that just...
suggest Sierra pissed? It's now Star, you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? Sierra Mist doesn't exist anymore?
I only learned that
No,
this year,
Sierra
too,
Mist. So, okay, I looked this up. Apparently, Pepsi just, when they gave up on Sierra Mist as a drink for a while there, they were like, fuck it, we don't need to trademark this. So someone else bought the trademark from them, actively started using it on whatever they were doing, and when Pepsi decided to start making Sierra Mist again, they realized that they couldn't do it. So they just were like, well, I guess it's Starry now, and that's the existence of Starry.
That's a stupid name.
Yep, it sure is. It's... Sierra Mist wasn't a great name, especially because it made you think of Mountain Dew, and then it's a Sprite knockoff, so, why would you attempt to... Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
The woman was an influencer, and, she got in a conflict with Pepsi, and they, sent her, a cease and desist to get her name, and then they... weren't paying attention and let their trademark expire.
Aquafina doesn't have this problem,
That's
though.
what it was.
Alternate
Huh.
spelling, I
Yeah.
guess? I don't know.
Yes.
That's I think it's also because it's in a completely different space. Like, no one's going to think that she is the drink.
Right. Well,
And no one.
same as... Well, I guess the difference is she actually copyrighted the thing Sierra Mist, I guess. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, Pew Burgers it is.
Hey, that's my trademark name. It's Pew Burger now.
Pew Burger? Well, good to know. Speaking of disgusting things, you guys disgustingly ruined all my good plans last week.
How disgusting.
How we need, because several of us were out and a lot of shit happened. Like, no joke. It was a very recon heavy episode. What happened last week? Or, well, last session, fellas?
We all
We
sat
made
back.
the GM cry.
We used a clockwork key to defuse the first of the 3 bombs.
True.
We sat back
You made it work, huh?
and watched Effigy cook for 3 hours.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we
ignored
broke the
backup.
game. We
How
used
so?
an invisible eye spell. An invisible eye that can float up to 500 feet away and move around and move through, follow people. Combine that with the fact that the person casting it had since level 1 the feat read lips. So it can just go around reading the lips of pretty much everything that's happening on the boat. It was broken. And then what did I roll on all of the perception checks? It was like a 17, 19, and 17 and 19 or something like that. It was
Yeah, something like that.
it was a lot. But what we found out, so we have one of the 3 bombs disarmed now. Another bomb is in this giant glass elephant sculpture, which I believe you now see, up on the boat deck.
At the tip.
Also,
A-
clockwork.
animatronic,
The third bomb
yeah.
we found in, the third bomb is in a back room, like on the, kind of like behind the bridge. There's like a employee lounge rest conference room. I'm trying to think, what was the room? Is it called like a ready room? Is that what I'm thinking of? I feel like I'm remembering in
I
Star
believe
Trek.
so.
There's like a small conference room right next to the bridge used for like quick emergency meetings. There's another bomb there. And it appears that Ibrium, he's got a little he's getting a little action on this boat. He's got a girl, and that girl is a Medusa, and that girl has a bunch of bodyguards, and that girl's got a key around her neck, which we suspect is going to be the key to one of these bombs. And I think that's where we left off.
Yep.
We
I
know
feel
where the
like
bombs
if-
are, and we know where one key is.
Wait, yeah, I guess. Okay, we didn't find the other key.
I feel as much as we revealed, we kind of like, crap, what do we do now? Like, where do we go first?
Yeah.
Everything is bad.
I forget, did we... Sorry, go ahead.
No. You ask your question.
I forget if we ended up following... Did we follow the captain through that last door?
No. The captain went off. After you saw the captain call a bunch of high rollers over to meet up with them and go into dinner with her. That's what had occurred. Why is this very specifically not working? Come on, guys. What was the other thing. So you spotted the key on the girlfriend. You also spotted a key, what looked to possibly be a key, around Lovelace's neck.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mhm.
The other
We do
girlfriend.
know where 2 keys are.
Also,
Yes.
the girlfriend looked like this.
That's right.
So she's obviously a Medusa.
I mean,
What?
it was noted that employees who like brought her some wine turned their faces away. So not only just by looks, but like by some actions that we observed. Yeah, she's
Oh.
a Medusa.
And did you mention the statues in that room also? The glass statues.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yes,
There
there were
were, like,
several
some-
glass statues, as well as like glass statues, and then on top of that, some guys that look like a dis hanging out
Oh
there.
god, I forgot about that.
No, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Little ice knights. Oh boy.
When the glass elephant was revealed, it was pulled up through an elevator system that came up here. So there's some sort of hatch system that brings it up and down. You're not sure where that goes to at this current moment. All you know is that there's a glass elephant just kind of striking poses and hanging out and having what seems to be a pretty good time.
It's moving.
It is moving,
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say
it's like just posing, changing
stationary,
poses every so often,
stationary-ish.
and trumpeting. Yes, it is not like wandering around. So,
So it's the upstairs neighbors of my last apartment. He.
any questions?
How do we beat the game?
What's the meaning of life?
Beat
You
all of
asked.
my puzzles. Beat all of my beautiful, beautiful puzzles.
It's almost the Riddler now.
We need a mirror. Does anybody have one?
In all seriousness, how do we deal with a Medusa? I don't know that I've ever encountered one in the game, so I asked both as a player and as a character. I feel like we need to think about that because that's going to be difficult to deal with.
Well, if you'd like, you can roll a recall knowledge check. If you feel like you have some form of lore that could work, let me know. Otherwise, you can roll a society check.
Let me see.
Feel like perhaps one of our int-based people are going to be high in society. Maybe. Oh,
Other important factors.
Maybe. But no.
Oh, no, Garai is not intelligent. Other important factors that were not covered, I believe, before you went to dinner, because you didn't want to use up any more of your spells that concealed yourselves. You put away your weapons and armor. You are currently not wearing any of those. As to not arouse suspicion, it seemed that the shield marshals that were wandering around on the gear smoke were not actively looking out for people anymore. It's like they were actively looking as you got on the ship, and that was kind of where they were like, nope, nobody's on, and then they're done. They're just kind of relaxing and trying to have a good time.
I have
I forgot about that.
one concealed pistol.
Yeah, and I have my rapier pistol concealed under my cloak.
Got my lantern. Dwarf.
Okay.
I would
well-
say fighting right now would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'll give you a bunch of stuff. Medusa says, monstrous humanoids that resemble humans with snakes instead of hair. They are best known for their petrifying gazes that, if lingered upon, can permanently transform mortals to stone. Medusas are shrewd and manipulative adversaries who collect and covet secrets and who use threats and guile to exploit the fears of weaker creatures. A Medusa may seek out powerful magic items, use divination magic to discover secret knowledge and unlock forbidden power, or infiltrate a society to beguile influential politicians. Their ability to worm their way into powerful organizations makes them natural leaders of criminal outfits and thieves' guilds, and their interest in magical phenomena leads some to pursue careers as oracles who offer to help adventurers find what they seek for a price. Of course, if wit and deception proves insufficient, a Medusa can always simply turn rivals into ornate stone decorations with little more than a glare. Exceptionally agile and surprisingly hardy, a Medusa rarely backs down from a conflict even when cornered. Many adventurers who thought themselves ready to resist the effects of Medusa's gaze have nevertheless fallen to a Medusa, as these creatures are also often deadly archers, able to riddle their foes with venom-coated arrows from a distance. Still, a Medusa may barter for their life if no alternatives remain, and the secrets carried by these powerful villains often make it worth, or more than worth, sparing the monster's life. Full description, because 3 of you passed your rolls. There's only 3 of you that rolled, all of you passed. So, Kelvin, Vrilla, Adril, all of you know that baseline. You may all ask me one piece of information extra that you would like. Let's start with Vrilla as the highest roll.
Are there any known weaknesses?
Oh, I'll also say this. Sorry, one second. I will answer that. Usually, they turn things to stone. You have a sneaky suspicion that this one is slightly different than the others, as you have spotted all of the glass statues surrounding this Medusa.
Oh, I hate even more.
There are no weaknesses.
Cool. Thank you.
Kelvin. Patrick.
For the for Medusas, is just them looking at a target cause the target to turn, or is it like an action that they have to take?
Good question, and well put. Okay. They have a passive aura around them that is 30 foot around them. If a creature ends its turn in the area or in the aura, it must attempt a fortitude save. If the creature fails, it becomes slowed for 1 minute. The Medusa can deactivate or activate this aura by using an action. On top of that, well done on asking a thorough question. If they want to focus their gaze, that would take an extra action, and they glare at a creature they can see within 30 feet, in which the target must immediately attempt a fortitude save against the gaze. If the creature was already slowed by glass gaze before attempting its save, which is the aura one. If they were already slowed by the aura, a failed save causes it to be petrified permanently. After attempting its save, the creature is then temporarily immune until the start of the Medusa's next turn. This is an incapacitation trait.
Oh.
So if the creature is lower level than you, you are going to be taking one result higher on your save.
Man,
Well, that's terrifying.
I really don't want to fight her.
All right,
That
so
means-
we learned about the no weaknesses. We learned about its worst. I hope its worst ability. If there's a worst ability, don't tell us and just kill us, please. Just kill us with the worst one.
Uh-huh.
So I suppose I'll ask some of the opposites here and ask about resistances or immunities.
You get to choose one.
Can it resist chocolate?
Who can, really? Actually,
Me,
Patrick.
'cause I'm allergic.
Patrick is literally allergic to chocolate, so
Oh, okay.
Wow, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep.
I'll ask about resistances.
they're no resistance.
No resistances. Okay. Everyone, stab it, bludgeon it, pierce it. Doesn't matter.
With your eyes
Mash
closed.
it up.
Bash it up. Bash it up. Bash it up. Hey.
Make it with a stew.
Stick it in a stew. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mhm.
When's
Actually, I
the
feel
second
like,
breakfast?
man, I feel weird about like making a stew out of a humanoid, right?
You should. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a different creature, so it's not cannibalism.
I still see it as like a human with some modifications or changes. I'm gonna count it as cannibalism.
Guys, I'm just.
If she got snakes for hair, we are going back to the Elysian at the Elysian at the beginning of the.
the pube burger.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't risk anything that can turn things to glass, consuming any part of that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you think it would be frowned upon if someone like decided, you know what, I'm hungry. There's a dwarf over there. I'm not a dwarf. And then roasted it like over like a spit roast like a pig.
I think so. I think that's a no.
Okay.
No. Okay.
No rotisserie dwarf.
Hey,
Got it.
hey, I got one for you though. The Ewoks, they're humanoids, right? They didn't have any problem with roasting up the humans, you know. Just throwing that.
They
out there.
didn't know
closer to-
anything, though.
They're closer to bears than humans.
Even
They're
even
the
people
genus
didn't have a problem.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah.
Think about like
Downy
you
bear.
see that movie as a kid. There's a lot of substantial stuff happening there.
Yes.
Did we drink
yeah.
extra dumb juice tonight before playing?
We're not.
No, we're just we're holding a brief meeting of the Council of Fantasy Eugenics.
Yeah.
We are?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, there's some information for you. Also important to note, maybe important to note, because I'm going to just remind you of stuff. When the eye was following the person through to the Medusa, it looked like there was little to no activity extra happening in the halls over there.
Okay. I'm. In all seriousness, no, the mirror thing got me wondering. I couldn't use like a crowbar as a mirror or something. Some piece of metal.
No, there is a look away action that you can do.
So
Avert
if you
your gaze.
end your turn in the aura, but use an action to look away.
Yeah,
could
you
avoid the gaze?
buff your roll if I
Okay.
Yeah.
recall correctly. Avert gaze.
Avert gaze, yes.
Even the player core calls this out. You avert your gaze from danger, such as a Medusa's gaze. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to saves against visual abilities that require you to look at a creature or object, such as a Medusa's petrifying gaze. Your gaze remains averted until the start of your next turn. So yeah, one action to gain a +2 circumstance bonus to that whole avoiding the gaze thing.
Okay. So if you're
Saying avoiding the gaze does not
Yeah.
feel right.
GAZE.
the game master can do that, I don't know.
The game master can say
The
it.
game master can say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's allowed.
Yeah.
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
And we don't know how big that aura is going to be necessarily.
I
30
said
feet.
30 feet.
Oh.
Mhm.
One thing I want to double check. I think I know the answer, but haven't used it in a while. But the Bard's counter performance. You or an ally within 60 feet rolls a saving throw against an auditory or visual effect. Does it count as a visual effect? Can I counter perform the gaze?
It is a visual effect.
All right. So I can rock some. It's basically a fortune effect. I make a save, you make a save. We use the better of those two results.
What sort of... Is that a bonus? Or is it just a...
It's a focus spell, and it's a reaction. And the Bard character rolls a performance check.
Got it. Because it's just the better of the two rolls.
Yep. And then the ally, any ally within the area, which unfortunately is going to kind of just be one at a time since it's ending turn. But ally can make their own check and then use either their check or the check from counter performance, whichever is higher. So that's something to keep in mind. I wish we had an alchemist so we could make some like Bravo's brew or other fortitude boosting abilities.
Would be helpful.
So
I can reroll.
I suppose I can't just shoot her eyes out or something.
I mean,
Actually, if you think about, is there any way we could just trap her, throw a bag over her head?
Yeah.
I mean,
Andy, you're not taking it, or Deb, you're not taking it on a date. This isn't your love life.
Oh.
Got her. I kept her.
Oh.
Got her.
Look, sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes you look like a real bummer of a human and you have
Yeah.
to trap women against their will.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
There's the level of like, someone is ugly, so you ask them to put a bag over your head, their head, and then there's the level of
You
like,
ask them
no,
to
put
put
a
a
bag over your head, so you don't have to see me. That's where I was going with this.
I like the idea of asking them to put a bag over your own head.
Here, I brought this for you.
We all just enter the room with
My
bags
head.
on our heads.
I call it the shame sack.
So, do any of you have blind fight as a feat?
No.
When I said bag
That's-
it, I didn't mean
that's
condoms.
legit,
I meant like
actually.
a literal sack.
Yeah. That's a legit interesting theory, is to have someone with the blind fight feat. Like, they could just close their
Yeah.
eyes and they're ready to go.
Daredevil.
Pretty much, yeah.
There are rules in the game for being a visually or orally impaired character and
Mhm.
heightening another sense to being a precise sense. So you could actually play as a blind character whose sense of hearing is considered a precise sense, and then be able to fight with it.
There's the barbarian feat tree that lets you, like, when you're raging, you have scent as a precise sense. Like, all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah, I know this is too easy. Like, if it were, if we could just, you know, take a torch to our eyes, there's like, we could have done that with any enemy, I suppose. So.
Going along with that, I picked up 2 pints of oil, like, early on in the campaign. What if we threw oil on her, took a torch to her?
I mean, I think that works on anything, unless something that's.
Would that incapacitate?
And I don't know why. I don't know why in a game where we're killing stuff all the time does that seem so horrifying, but it does. That just seems
Come
so
on,
dark.
We're not animals here. Well,
It's like, whoa.
I guess I am.
We might be dicks, but we're not assholes, okay?
Well,
There's like no rules built in for that, but that feels like it would be a like consistent, persistent fire damage sort of situation. I think that's how I would do it. Maybe like a persistent 5 fire damage were you to do something like that.
or even just like throwing oil in her face. Would that be something where, like, it could irritate her eyes so much that she'd have to close them? We're asking the big questions. This
I'm
session.
not going to answer that because we've talked about a bunch of stuff with those society roles. I will say, you 3 who tried, you could attempt another society check and see if you roll better, because you can try and eke out more information. The DC will increase slightly. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. All right. Kelvin.
Just let Kelvin run with it. What do we got?
He has a plus 17 to their society.
Boy.
So,
Hell yeah!
well, okay. So, all right. You want to know if you'd be able to blind them by throwing oil in their face? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There would be some sort of save that they would have to make, right? I will show you the picture again and take a note as to how many sets of eyes there are on that creature.
Oh, you counting the snakes too?
Yeah, if you look at any like fiction with the Medusa, like all them snakes' eyes factor
Yeah.
into part of that.
He's just used to looking at one-eyed snakes, so he wasn't expecting this.
Well,
As while eating a pea burger.
Thanks for that image.
Gazing desperately at a one-eyed snake eating a pea burger.
All right, ChatGPT, let's do this.
God, no.
Oh god. It's gonna be one hell of a thumbnail for the upload.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is this episode going to be titled, huh?
It's just 16
Game Master
pixels of
versus
varying
Pew
levels of
Burger.
gray.
Oh boy.
I step away from
Indeed.
the
Episode
episode.
your parents don't want you to watch. So that also means we probably won't be able to sneak up on him.
Oh,
Well, that's another piece of information, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That goes my idea.
I mean, again, I wish we had an alchemist and could buff our fortitude saves. I feel like this is going to be rough for our martial, martial characters except for our gunslinger. Gunslinger, just stay more than 30 feet away and you'll be fine.
I'm curious if alternatively to the avert gaze, if like raising a shield would also. I mean, it feels like that would be a more beneficial way to avert your gaze, but I mean, having protecting yourself a little better also, but maybe it wouldn't work.
Do any of us have any kind of elemental powers? Like, be able to cause, like, a gust?
I don't have any. There is literally a spell called, like, Gust of Wind, I think, but I don't have it.
What's he scheming?
I don't know.
You don't like to throw as many wrenches as possible into the mix.
Well, the Medusa's wearing a dress. If we cause a gust of wind that blows upward, she's carrying the bag that we can cover her head with and her upper body.
What if we just ghost ourselves and put sheets over our head and then just fight everything with the concealed or hidden condition?
Or you're attempting to make her frightened by being spooky ghosts underneath a sheet.
I'm a little ghost. I got smashed in a trash compactor. That's why I'm short.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know how. There's no good way to do this. Like, it's
All right, hold
It's
on.
literally-
Point of clarity. Did you die by being put in a trash compactor and therefore are a short ghost, or were you a normal-sized ghost who got put into a trash compactor that had a ghost touch rune on it, making you
Yes.
a squished ghost? Okay. hold on.
Yes, and.
Okay. I needed to know that before we could move on.
I mean, that's a good question. Like, I'm glad you asked.
This tracks.
So
So,
it's literally go down the tiny hallway and get wrecked. That's our plan. Like that's all we got.
All right.
Yeah,
What do we have for ranged? What's the max range everyone can safely fight at right now?
60 feet
30.
at least.
Yeah. I have my rapier pistol. It can shoot shots, but
Yeah.
I think
wish
that would draw
had
a lot of
leech
noise.
spell at this point. I mean, I can blast force barrages from a pretty far range. That's something. So a lot of us can do range. She's still probably going to close like in the middle of us at some point, you know. And that a 30-foot emanation is like, boy, we would need a huge area to never be in said emanation.
Wait, is the key around her neck?
Yeah.
I mean, if we distract her, I do have what is it called? Tumbling theft.
Yeah,
I think
why
those
can't we just-
ice knights are awake though too. That's like a lot of people to have to sneak past.
You mean,
Also, maybe she doesn't want to fight. I doubt it, but maybe not.
She's just a really nice
You
lady.
mean these? You mean these guys?
Yeah.
You could always roll on these guys too.
I mean, I'm gonna hit
You
them
think we
with
can beat him by rolling on him?
No, recall knowledge. That's what I meant.
All right.
I'll do it.
Some form of lore or arcana or nature,
Oh, damn it.
not society. So you wasted that 19, Patrick.
Try.
Can I roll again, but with the right?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Ruxel, you know nothing.
As always.
Kelvin, those guys. Man, I'm even like factoring in that you didn't see it and you're just relying on a description of this, and man, it's like you're rolling pretty well. In fact, that is a critical success against the baseline. So let's go with that. Okay, these are glass sentries made out of glass. Shifting back and forth between a detailed likeness of a human and a muted and featureless bipedal form, this creature of pure sand moves with an eerie grace. This is a version of made out of glass. It is a version of a sand sentry. The glass sentry is often called upon by spellcasters to stand guard over an area of great importance. These elementals are patient participants in such roles, making them well suited for long-term service. You get to ask one piece of information. Critical success. 2 pieces of information.
What are their weaknesses?
None.
Oh, that's a surprise.
What are they resistant to?
None.
Fuck!
What are their dietary preferences? None.
I mean, yeah, they're made out of glass, bud.
So I can't stop thinking about this, but like, did they invite the Medusa on board with an elephant and they made the elephant swallow a bomb and then she turned the elephant to glass? I don't.
I think the elephant was built.
There is clockwork inside of the elephant.
And
You
it swallowed
can actually
clockwork
see
to
that.
boot.
Yeah, none of the gears are moving. It's just stuck in there.
They fed it
Kyle?
a steady diet of bombs and grandfather clocks.
So it's just coincidence that this thing is also
Just
made of glass.
Jam a bunch of bolts in there. Mhm. You got it. So, what you gonna do, guys?
Try.
All right.
Yeah.
Like,
let's talk
people are
direction
eating
here.
currently. It's about 7 o'clock at night. Pretty active out.
I want to look something up.
He's just Googling the adventure path.
That's fair.
Yep. I actually looked up the rules on alcohol. I was like, does alcohol give you a boost to fortitude? No, it gives you a boost to saving throws against fear. That doesn't help here.
That checks out.
Let me check Garai's spells. I don't really know Garai's spell book, but it is possible that Garai has something prepared that could help out. I don't think so. Vital Beacon, Vampiric Feast, Spirit Link, Moonlight Ray. That's an attack. Heal. Yeah. Nope. I don't really see anything there. Let me check the cantrips. Okay. Well, let's put it this way. A fair amount of us can do damage from outside 30 feet. I see that even Garai has Needle Darts, which has 60 feet range. Adriel can do Force Barrage. That's 120 foot. We've got 3 marshals who can use weapons, firearms that have quite a big range. And then there's poor Kelvin, who's going to have to take those little dwarven stumps of legs and get close, I guess.
I mean,
or
I could.
you
ahead.
could just like we could do a big range thing to the best of our ability, and you could sort of be the like pikeman to the firearms, right? And just like stay back, and when one of the ice knights or something comes close, then you jump into heavy melee action with it.
Glass sentries.
Glass sentries.
sentry.
That explains
Girl,
why they're
I could
not
throw me
weak
for a
to, fire.
cannonball special or fastball special.
Yeah. I mean,
But
Yeah,
the fastball
We can do this
special
for a
is an
round.
actual barbarian feat.
is it really?
fair enough.
The
That's
where you
awesome.
throw your companion at an enemy.
Yeah, I won't be any use against the Medusa. So I could go against the glass sentries.
I mean, you can smash it.
Break some spark plugs.
The
throw
aura's 30 feet, but that doesn't mean you can't hit it with a hammer.
I don't have my hammer.
Oh, you mean currently? Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was this?
Also, we don't have most of the guns.
I feel like this dinner was set up just so we can get our weapons out or something. Like there's not. Well, you said there's people around that aren't necessarily going to dinner.
Yeah. Like, the tables around you are still, like, some people are eating dinner. Like, you saw a bunch of people go downstairs to eat, but there's a bunch of people still at these tables just gambling. And there's a flock of people just still around the glass elephant watching on it in amazement.
I mean, maybe we go get our armor and use our use our scrolls of illusory disguise and go on the attack.
So we didn't have any trouble getting on the boat with our weapons, though. Obviously.
We
Because
were
you were
also
illusory
illusory
disguised.
disguised then.
Oh yeah.
But keep in mind, we still have a whole nother day on the boat.
Well, we don't have to stay on the boat for the duration of the journey. We just have to stay on until we deal with the problem.
Yeah. I was like, the stealthy part of me is like, wait till everyone goes to sleep and then sneak around, or because I just feel like there's there's just a lot of bodies that will be against us up here right
I
now.
mean, you could always go with Garai's solution still.
Yeah, blow up the bomb.
Blow up the boat. Take down everyone that's involved, including yourselves.
Yep.
Okie doke.
So what you gonna do?
Yeah, you said we do have one more scroll of illusory disguise?
We have another round of all the scrolls. We can all do one more hour of it, basically.
I didn't hate the idea about waiting everyone to go to sleep. Just
Yeah.
including this, I assume the snakes also sleep with the Medusa. Like, just all their lives are closed, right? Just nab the.
Otherwise, she's just always in varying degrees of being tired.
If
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's a vent in her bedroom. Wait till she goes to sleep.
I bet there's. It seems like there's a vent in every
Mission
room.
Impossible. Someone holds on to my ankles.
Think of how bad an ocular migraine would be for that thing.
Oh,
If we wait till everybody's asleep, the glass sentries will still be around because they're a baddie.
that's fair. Oh, but
And once we break one of those, it'll wake people up
I mean, I bet they're not
because of
in. Well, I
Last
guess we don't know
smash.
where Medusa. We don't know where the Medusa's staying or anything.
There we go.
Oh, we know her. Okay, I knew there was someone we knew.
Oh. Well, was that her bedroom? The place where they were serving her?
Was that her? Or
Like a
was that
parlor or-
like?
It looked like a dining room.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just thought, yeah, the vent idea would make sense, but yeah, maybe we're getting a little too, like you said, Mission Impossible.
I don't know. I think that's better than just barging in and just swinging away.
Well, were you around for when everyone had to jump out of the vent the first go round?
Yes.
Yeah. It worked mostly, but
Wait, didn't you say that this Medusa lady had a squeeze that she was visiting with?
yeah, Ibrium, one of the big two.
As everyone slowly ponders what they're gonna do.
I am completely
I
stumped
mean-
on what a good idea would be.
Man, who took my notes? These are terrible.
I think that waiting until evening is probably a pretty good idea just to save some of our scrolls.
Mhm.
What do we do? Just go and try to pick the lock to her door at night? Get in and try a surprise attack round kind
Well,
of thing?
Yeah, I mean, whomever mentioned the guards, I assume they'd be outside the door.
They were in the room. They might be in or out. We don't know.
When you were
Yeah.
doing reconnaissance with the eye, did it seem like the glass sentries were guarding Medusa or something else?
It seemed like they were guarding her.
Okay.
That's the impression that I got. I'd be in favor of just going at night. If the glass sentries are outside the door, then that's fight number one. If not,
Mhm.
then we can maybe pick the lock and start a big fight.
Yeah.
Do you think the guards are here? So if we're like popping off shots though,
Yeah.
like anywhere else on the
Yeah.
boat?
I mean, yeah. But on that note, I
Quiet,
mean,
let's get fire.
What do we got? We got some kind of silencer
true.
here. I want to say. I thought I had some kind of silencer, but That's only one, probably.
I guess
Cool.
earlier
Cool.
when we
Cool.
got in a fight, we were like in the cargo hold during the while people were out and about, so maybe that muffled the sound, and this wouldn't be the case if we went at night.
Just hold up fucking pillows to all your guns.
I thought about it.
That's not a pillow. That's Kelvin. Every shot. Ow! Oh! Ah!
Because we have all the information we need. It's not like we need to hang around the tables or anything.
Maybe with the glass sentries, we could try to throw them overboard if the room is close to the outside railing. That could maybe make less noise if we go like during the middle of the night.
You're proposing throwing the elephant itself over the railing?
No, the glass sentries.
Well,
The guards for Medusa.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
but
could
they're
just
like
throw all the bombs over.
They're like indoors in the middle of the ship somewhere. This is like a
Oh,
cabin
okay.
in the middle of the ship. It's not like anywhere on the deck or anything like that.
Okay. That one.
Yeah.
I just realized glass sentry is another one of those words you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's an allotted word, glass century. Yeah.
That's when the glass comes in.
Yep.
Glass entry. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's every grocery store.
Yeah.
Sliding patio doors.
I think we also should probably try to figure out when they're not showing off this glass elephant, where is it stored?
Well, it sounded like there was a elevator situation.
Yeah, it's a good point,
It's on
though.
the deck now, and it sounded like it went down probably into the deck.
Yeah, that
An
is,
elephant vader.
I assume,
Elevator.
not going to stay up here all
Yeah.
overnight.
Probably after the party, it'll go down.
You don't know that.
Don't know that. We also don't know if it goes down again, if it's coming back up.
Yeah, that's true.
I assume there's a way to get to it regardless.
All right, I for one feel like we've done everything we could do really up here. Unless we're like approaching someone and trying to get more information, we should probably head back down.
Playing more
behind them.
poker?
I don't know what else is there to gain.
Yeah, and well, if we're waiting till night anyway, we could go to that dinner.
Actually,
Or do we
Is
not?
there
Do we
any
not want to show up there?
are there any tables nearby that are just full of like probably inebriated shield guards? Like they've had a little too much to drink already.
Those guys are all on the like upper deck area. They don't want to congregate with the normies. Fraternize.
Yeah, and I feel like if I go up there, I'm too standouty.
That room full of the automatons down in the hold, or the room off the hallway of the hold, can they be reprogrammed with a really good craft roll?
I like where you're going with that.
I believe you asked about this before once, with recall knowledge. And
Do I have to roll for recall knowledge for recalling this knowledge?
for recall knowledge, yeah. I think with the amount of them and how complex they are, you know, it would take a very long time to do that with any of them in the first place.
Now,
Not that it's impossible, but that it will take time.
we don't have that time. Could have really done with our own little army.
Also,
But
there is food being served one deck below you currently.
Oh, let's go get some.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we at any risk by going to this dinner?
Sounded like no one was really actively looking for us, so I think not.
All right. Well, worst case then, maybe we can get more. I mean, I don't know what more information we need, but kind of.
You never know.
Yeah.
Could get some scuttlebutt from other passengers.
Yeah, I think we should head down there.
Well, you were just talking about seeing, you know, if you can spot where the elevator leads to as well. So,
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Downstairs to dinner!
okay. Well, you can head yourselves downstairs.
Oh, we can.
Oh,
We can?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Have we always been able to do that?
It's kind of a relatively new
As of
thing. but,
lately.
like,
But it's not that there
I
was.
still have
There's a whole bunch of
control-
stuff that you were interacting with that had both of them. You still have control of someone else?
of Inari.
Oh, well, let me take that off.
Knock it off.
Sorry. Keep your
Oh,
hands
wrong
to
button.
your own character.
Wrong button.
Oh.
That's what I need to go to. Alright, there you go. You shouldn't have Inari with you anymore.
we still need Garai and is it Varela
yeah,
down?
if you could
Yeah, I
drag
can pull
Garai
Garai.
once I moved Adriel. Not
Yeah,
sure how to
let me
switch to
also
the other character on the other map.
Change Varilla. Okay, there you go. Okay. Did the stream view come down as well?
No, I'm still seeing Varela up there.
Gotcha.
I'm still here, but I was gone. I stepped out for a minute, and now I came back, and now I'm alone.
Go down the steps.
No.
So you head downstairs. The dining hall's pretty full. There's a lot of people at these tables eating a wealth of delicious-looking food. Tons of prepared things, pies, meat pies, that is, delicious vegetables, lots of mead and beer floating around, fresh fruits, pastries, all sorts of things, anything that you could think of. Delicious Alkenstari treats. just everything's flowing. Everyone seems happy and focused on their food. And seems pretty busy. And every so often you see the head table here getting filled up with more food by a server who wanders in from the hallways on either side.
May as well grab some.
Oh yeah, we're going to dinner. Let's eat some dinner.
And begin munching down, and you all roll me a fortitude save.
Okay.
Kidding. Everything's fine. There's delicious stuff happening. What do you guys do? Are you overhearing things? Are you just focused on your food? What are you thinking?
I would like to kind of nibble at things, but not eat too much, just for appearances, and listen to what people are saying.
You're not gonna waste that food, are you?
Okay.
Not bad, but
Just slowly, got it.
Barilla's over here just crushing oysters.
I think we should also try to listen around like the areas, like the tables that have the vent. See if we can hear any goings-ons in the ventilation system.
What you do hear a couple minutes in is the shunk as the vents close up again.
Oh. So much for that.
Then we all stare at Varilla mowing down oysters.
Jacksonius is just constantly asking
It's
her
kind of uncomfortable. She's
people if they're gonna finish what they're eating.
Adriel will chum it up with some strangers, kind of sit down with a plate of food and ask like, "Oh, did you see that elephant? That was incredible. Where have they been hiding that this whole time?"
Well
See if she can figure out if anybody else, maybe saw it
Well done.
or has an idea of where it would be stored.
Sure. I'll take a diplomacy check from you, and I'll take a perception check from Ruxel.
okay.
Okay. All right. So, as far as bringing up the glass elephant is involved, Adriel, you bring this up to this table, and they're like, "Oh, I don't. It seemed like it came up from the elevator from below. I would assume it came down from the or came up from the cargo deck below."
That makes sense. All right.
They don't seem like they really know the inner workings of the ship very well.
That's fair.
Just from passively listening to stuff, Ruxel, you hear some people, like, you overhear people talking about Ibrium himself, doing some just gossip about him.
Really? Spill the tea.
They're like, so what do you know of Master Ibrium? I know that he owns the ship, but have you heard any juicy gossip about him? And someone else pokes in. They're like, well, are you aware of his control of glass? He seems to be one of the best wizards from Nex, and seems to be able to control glass very well. He's really into petrification magic. In fact, it seems like he's found himself the perfect mate.
Cool.
They're like, oh, do you mean that Medusa that he's brought along with him? Yes, I'd heard that she had been trying to find a way to remove her curse, wanting to be able to be a Medusa, a typical Medusa who does turn things into stone, but it seems that she may have been able to embrace her glass-based powers since coming into contact with him. They just kind of go off on that for a while. Nothing more, just kind of chortling to themselves about how two people could find themselves just so perfectly for one another.
That just makes everything even more, like, creepy scary. Alright.
Other than that, you have some delicious food, and you feel quite refreshed afterwards. You hang out for a while, and people start to back off from their tables and start to move away and head into, some head upstairs to the upper decks to do some gambling, and others shift off to their rooms, as often happens on a cruise. See some people walk by, like, with a hefty novel in their hands, going upstairs. Perhaps to just stare off into onto the land while looking at a book.
Maybe they're going to the shitter.
Could be
Every
that too.
one of them.
A large line passes through. What's with the fortitude save, Varela?
We're gonna see how those oysters treated for a while.
Indigestion.
Well, as you can see,
Ever
quite
prove
well.
nothing.
She is
Who doesn't
white
like some
meat.
oysters?
I love oysters.
Some oysters is also an elision. Some
Oysters.
oysters.
Smoit.
Oh, yeah. I guess DS. Yeah. Oh man.
And kind of
It's like
descriptive.
the worst version of s'mores.
Yeah.
Oysters.
Instead of marshmallow.
It's oyster shells.
Well, I was gonna say just an oyster. Oh.
I like the idea of oyster shell graham crackers.
Yeah.
It's just a full oyster with some chocolate melted into it. Doesn't that sound delicious?
That's a hell of an aphrodisiac.
I lost my fortitude save.
So what do you guys want to do? You know one route into the cargo hold is over yonder. And you had seen staff coming out from here with people's luggage. Other than that, you know that the servants have been, or servers have been coming out of this area with the food. So likely that's where the kitchen is. And then there's the upstairs area. We're now encroaching upon about maybe 8 p.m. I don't know why the lights just don't want to work.
They seem to have worked on my side. They just dimmed.
Yeah, they just all turned off for me. That's not right.
What did Imbrium have delivered to the Medusa's room?
It was some form of nice wine.
Yeah.
Do you think we could get into the kitchen, have another bottle, and kind of be like, I mean, I'd be willing to do this. Try to go deliver it and then like act like I'm fumbling it and be like, oh man, and like try to like snatch the necklace off, or
Oh, I thought you wanted to poison it.
no.
I was gonna say I've got some universal solvent that's gotta give you the run. That can get her away from her guards.
Poisoner. No, I'm trying to get in and out. There's only so much futile I have to. So I am not trying to be in there.
Keep
long
in
time.
mind, you can't look at her while you do it.
I was gonna say, excuse me, miss.
Miss Medusa, can you put this bag over my head?
Is your whole hat is covering your face as you deliver it?
I wouldn't be looking at her. I'd be like trying to look at the necklace. Like,
Yeah, I always wondered. The rules get a little bit like, is it peripheral? Like, what do you, what counts here?
Yeah, I thought it was eye contact. You can't make eye contact with them.
Right.
And then is it a choice of theirs to turn you to stone? Because that would be very hard to have, any sort of social relationship if you just can't make eye contact.
It's very like Cyclops.
I think we already
kind of
covered-
went
it's
over
a-
that with the information I gave you earlier.
Yeah. It's an aura she can dismiss. So
Yeah, but
yes,
outside of combat. I don't know what the rules are. Any other
Yeah.
conversations going on?
Oh, you're going to try and perceive as well?
I'm going up for seconds, and seeing if anyone's up there that I could chat with, I guess, that's also getting their food.
Really,
Yeah,
you are
bro.
you're very happy with the food that's in front of your face.
She just is literally not paying attention, just shoveling
Those-
oysters.
Those smoisters are doing you good.
Moisters. She loves the smoisters. Moisters.
Go for it, Jaxodius.
What was the roll again?
Perception. Okay. I'm just trying to see what you can overhear.
Well, that or if anyone happened to be up there to try to have conversation with.
About?
Nah, fuck it. I'm just listening to. I'll listen to other conversations. I can't be social.
Even in a game, Jave has to be antisocial. Let's see. I mean, if you're trying to figure out, like, if it's actually a key on the Medusa's neck, you overhear people talking about how they've seen this, like, really crazy looking key around her neck.
Okay. Could I butt in and ask if they know anything about the key?
They go, yes, we know it is built for a bomb, a clockwork bomb. We know this because we are people that are attending a boat.
What else do we like? Realistically, though, what else do we need to know? We know it is a key for a bomb.
I'm just looking for something to.
What else do we need to know?
Yeah. Well,
What do you want to do?
Can Kelvin walk up to one of the passengers that has like maybe something like finely crafted or maybe even like something clockwork, strike up a conversation with them and compliment them on the item and bring up the glass elephant?
Sure. You sure can.
Would that be society or crafty, Jack?
We're gonna make it both.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh boy.
Onesie and a twosie.
That's a doozy.
It was the same number for both of them. So you go up to someone who has a fine piece of clockwork on them and say what? There's
Couldn't
like
help but,
you see someone with like these super special clockwork earrings and they are doing like this crazy looking complex maneuver where they are constantly rotating but also flipping inside out like a Mobius strip of material that is happening where it's constantly shifting.
Pardon me if I'm being too forward. Yeah, down here. I couldn't help but admire those magnificent clockwork earrings from across the room.
Oh, thank you. I had them made in Alkenstar myself.
I can tell. They look just like something from back home in Alkenstar. They're quite divine.
Oh, thank you so much that it wasn't a waste of those 14 billion monies.
Oh,
Money
so
well
many money.
spent.
Bandies.
Richard. Something.
Good.
That glass elephant that we saw up above. That also is a fine work of art as well. What do you think?
Oh, I thought so as well. It looked gorgeous. What a fine piece of craftsmanship. I would easily pay 60 billion monies for it. Yes.
Is the bidding open?
Well, I do not believe so. It seems to be a special item of Master Abraham's. You know how he is with glass things.
Oh yes.
He's very similar to that one fellow who kept on saying, I like gold at people. Except it's I like glass. Well, that was nice. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
The awkward pause kills the conversation.
Always does.
I'm uncomfortable.
me the oysters.
Kelvin's like, this one's got money.
Okay. What's your plan? What are you doing? What are we going for here now?
Are we? Can we just? Are we doing the nighttime plan? Is there anything else we want to consider?
Not that I can
I
think
feel
of.
like we haven't actually got any new information in like a while now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to derive a bunch of information from like kind of randos on a boat.
Right.
NPCs in the first level.
Yeah.
And
They're
then
here for a good time.
the shield marshals that are up in that area, is that like a private area for them only?
It seems like, yes.
Damn. Okay.
And time continues to pass.
Does
In these
anybody object to going at night and trying to pick the lock and break in? And if everyone's asleep, try to steal the key, and if not, fight and steal the key after killing the Medusa lady.
I think that's a good idea, but all right, not knocking it, but let's think about this. Her and three of them are probably sleeping in the same bed, and I don't know if. Wait, do I know the information about him being? Oh yeah, I heard about the glass.
Yeah, we do.
All right, I think we need to go back to our room and formulate a plan about what we're going to do exactly, and not try to recon any more stuff. Get our gear, hunker down. We've ate. We've tended. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. And then, because if we go loud, we're gonna have to go loud and go quick. Like, does anybody? Well, let's get back to our room first before we just start talking about this on the open.
Yeah, we'll
Sure.
we'll
Yeah,
say
we'll-
we're back at our room talking now.
Yeah. Also, you are aware that this is a reminder that Lovelace has a remote detonator.
Yes. Lovelace is also on the boat, so
Yes. One level
Which-
higher.
right. So she would blow herself to pieces were she to remote detonate a bomb. I think any one of these bombs is enough to kill anyone on the boat, from what I
Oh,
gathered.
yeah.
So I think the only concern would be somehow getting a bomb off the boat with a remote detonator intact somehow. I don't know.
You know what I just realized too? We disarmed the other one and we killed the big thing downstairs, and then we basically just like walked away. Someone's gonna check on that at some point.
Maybe. I guess here's a question we don't know the answer to. Once disarmed with a key, can it be rearmed?
Roll me a crafting check.
Kelvin?
Someone.
Aye, aye.
What about engineering?
Sure.
Whoop. Hold on, I gotta reload.
I was about to say, do you just leave instead?
I alt-tabbed and then closed the window because I'm smart. There we go.
forthcoming. There we go. Okay.
It somehow loaded me on the mid deck. If you could please move me somehow to where my token is, that would be wonderful.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Calvin, you and Varilla get the feeling that with how specially built the keys are for each bomb, in order to reactivate the bomb, you would need that specific key in order to do so. So, if you have the key, then you can reactivate it. However, on top of that, a deactivated bomb is a deactivated bomb. That means it cannot receive the signal from the the remote detonator.
So we don't have to go. I mean, someone might be aware that something's going on if they check the bomb, but they're not. That we already deactivated, but it doesn't sound like they're going to be able to turn it back on.
Did we determine that Loveless has the third key?
We did. Yep. The other keys are on Loveless and on the Medusa.
You also know that the third bomb is in the same room as Loveless.
Yep. Which is basically one level above the Medusa.
Right. And that there's that second bomb within the elephant. So the question is really, do you want to have control of that elephant bomb before you go after the key? Which, I mean, who is it? The Medusa's key or is it Loveless's key? You're not certain at this point.
Don't know.
Or do you want to grab the key first and then see if you can take out the bomb shortly afterwards from the elephant? Who's going to notice what first?
Well, the way I see it, I don't know that we can do much about moving or securing the elephant. Like, what could we do? I don't think it's too big for us to move. I don't think we can secure its location because we can't be both where it is and also in the room taking the key at the same time, and I don't think we want to split the party to do that. So I don't know that there even is an option other than get the key first and then go to the elephant.
Yeah. Jacksonius, you said you have a golden silencer, right?
I think it's stowed right now, but
well, we're
I
back
have
at
one-
the room. Any
can-
equipment we have, we can get. We're in our cabins discussing this.
yeah, no, I'm just saying I can't see right now if I do.
Oh.
The loot box is over here.
Because I have one too, and I think if we do the approach of going to her, and I know they're one-time use only, and this is just more of like an Imbrium deterrent. If he's in there, we shoot or give both of them to Jacksonius because he's the best shot. And if Imbrium looks any kind of twitchy trying to make a spell, pop him.
Yeah, if we run into both Imbrium and the Medusa and the Glass Sentinels, that's going to be a fight. I don't know what else to say. I'm at the point I don't know what other options we have. We haven't postulated any other plan or course of action.
No. Do they come out of the room and mingle? Oh, just sitting. I guess we didn't stick around to see that.
Does the Medusa go out and mingle?
Or even if like Loveless did to get her key. But she'd probably recognize all of us.
She would recognize.
You better
us.
recognize.
Yep.
Actually, interesting.
Unless we have the illusionary disguises on.
I mean, even when the captain was introducing people, all the captain did was introduce Ibrium. Loveless was tucked away in that back room.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, the Golden Silencer also silences the creatures that it is hit by, wounded by.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For how long?
It-
That's the
One
question.
turn. One turn.
That's
Yeah,
still
until the
useful.
start of their
Mhm.
until the start of their next turn.
Prevents it from casting spells that include verbal components. Well,
Was Steel Shield mine?
You're talking about an item in our party
The
stash?
stash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
I don't know.
I think Garai has their shield.
Yeah, and Brilla uses the Ghost Touch Crescent Cross and a rapier.
Yeah, the shield is still on Good Eye. They
Okay.
use a pillow shield.
what do sonic abilities refer to?
The ability to
abilities
go
that
fast
do-
and eat
Things-
chili dogs.
things that do sonic damage.
Okay, so probably.
Think of like
Spikes.
a
Little
Shriek
robots.
from Marvel Comics.
Dr. Robotnik.
Probably doesn't apply to a Medusa, I would imagine.
I mean, you do know that it doesn't have weaknesses or resistances, so it would possibly do damage. Assuming it's
I
not
was just
immune.
making sure that had nothing to do with the turning things to glass or
I see what
doesn't
you mean.
doesn't
Yes.
prevent anything like that. That would be convenient, but
That is interesting. It feels like maybe a glass-based thing would have a
Yeah.
weakness to sonic.
Right. The right
think-
frequency.
Uh-huh.
I think we are as prepared as we're going to be.
yeah. Should we? Well, I guess if we're at the very least, we're going back to our rooms, right?
We've been in our rooms for like a while now.
Yeah.
We said.
Well,
BRB.
Okay. I'm not literally, but okay.
I mean, we didn't do that on the map, but like,
Yeah, you can get your stuff back if you want.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Thunderstone.
Sonic
Is that what
damage.
we're talking about with the sonic damage?
Yep.
It was just a trait of the silencer that
Mm-hmm.
prevents them to use sonic abilities.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, because we've got like 8 Thunderstone moderates that can do sonic damage and sonic splash damage. Within 10 feet. Oh, and there's a D20 fortitude save. If they meet that, they'll be deafened. Which could set us up in a way that could confuse the Medusa. Couldn't necessarily hurt us. Maybe sneak up and snatch that necklace. And maybe shatter the
I think
crystal
the Medusa
sentries.
still. The Medusa has eyes, though. So
Yeah.
like auditory is an imprecise sense, and vision is a precise sense. So
Yeah.
being deafened doesn't really take that much out of your perception. Like if you think about it, like, I mean, sure, yeah. It makes sense in the real world, but I guess mechanically speaking in Pathfinder 2e, considering that there's no concept of facing,
Yeah.
right? Then there's really nothing that passive hearing does for you. It would be handy if we went up against a spellcaster. We should keep that in mind, because if you deafen a spellcaster, they can't, or they have to pass a flat check in order to cast a spell that has the auditory trait, as most spells do. So I say grab a few, and let's keep that in mind. But yeah, I don't think it helps with the Medusa necessarily.
I honestly can't remember which of these armors is mine. There's two in there.
The leather or the resilient?
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
You what? Oh, you're back by the
Oh, I'm back.
Was the other armor... I assume it's someone else's, so I didn't have two of those that I can recall.
The breastplate is Garai's, I
Oh,
believe.
yeah, 3 pieces in there, I guess.
I think breastplate is mine, in fact. I'll double check.
Who had resilient
Oh, right,
leather armor?
because yes, you picked it up after Garai dropped it, essentially.
Yep.
And then there's +1 leather armor and +1 resilient leather armor.
I don't recall having resilient. Is that Ruxel's?
Who is currently missing armor?
Yeah, that's
Rilla
the way to
is.
go about it.
Yeah, Verla doesn't have armor, but I cannot remember. I might have gotten the resilient, but I've missed so many games that I can't remember.
Here's a good question. How much money do you have? It's a lot. You don't have resilient. Jaxodius has almost nothing. Jaxonius has the resilient armor.
Well, well, we did use it on the pistol, right? Did we do it on the armor?
What?
I mean, we spent that money on.
Oh, for the +2. I see.
Yeah.
Yes. But the +2 is like a 10% charge because you ported it over from a different thing.
Well, the only armor left, I
on
guess.
its own, the resilient on its own is like 300 some gold pieces,
Okay.
and Verilla has a lot of money, and you have almost none, meaning
Yes.
you have spent a lot more at some point.
I think the best part is, like, if this was real, Verilla is like 5'4" and like 90 pounds, and she's holding up this armor. I don't know which one is which.
To be fair, I think catfolk are actually like pretty small in, overall.
They got that.
Like still medium, but on the smaller side of medium.
I assume that's Ruxel's co-pistol also.
No.
I think that might have just been what that Atrial had lying around, but I don't really need. It's just a regular old coat pistol, so I would assume Ruxel has something much better at this point.
Yeah, I sold my pistols a long time ago.
For all I know.
Also, Davy, you were gone for that shopping session, so if you want to, shop and say that you had stuff that you currently don't have, you can do so. Because that was our last shopping trip, and you have about 700 gold pieces floating on your character sheet right now.
I'm terrible at shopping.
Well, if you want that resilient rune...
Yeah, can I throw that on there?
Maybe? What's the other thing? Nope, that's way too expensive. Nope. It's 340 gold pieces for a resilient rune. So you can take care of that. Okay, so what's your plan? People?
I will repeat. Does anybody have any other plan ideas other than sneaking up at night and trying to pick the lock and seeing what happens?
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. That's the best we
Yeah,
got.
Let's do it.
Like, is your plan to, like, go in all forces blazing? Are you having Ruxel sneak in to try and steal the key off of the person? What's your deal?
This is the plan. This is the plan, start to finish. We're gonna put our armor on. We're gonna wait till everyone's asleep.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk up to the room. At that point, that's our first, we don't know, inflection decision point. There might be guards, and then we'll see what happens there. There might not be guards. If there aren't guards, we will have Ruxel try to open the door. Ruxel will then open the door.
Oh crap! Though, yeah.
There might be people awake in the room. There might not be. If there nobody awake in the room, then we try to sneak and steal the key. If there are people awake, then we have to fight. Like, I don't know. It's
I'm definitely
we have to go and see what happens at some point.
I'm definitely equipping that silencer regardless.
I think basically we should default to sneaking.
Yeah.
Until it is no longer an option.
Here, how about?
And it's possible we sneak the whole way. It's possible at the very first corner we go around, we're spotted and have to fight.
Oh, maybe I already equipped it.
Can I? I don't even know if it's going to be in there. Part of me wants to slip into the kitchen, see if there's a bottle of wine that Ibrahim sent up to his room. Dress as like either a waiter or as one like bought that thing to her the first time with the illusionary disguise, and like act like, no, we're just sneaking this in for you guys because we forgot to put in your room for when you guys just need it whenever.
Well, we could just order a bottle of wine ourselves. We don't have to sneak in the kitchen if we don't want to.
Oh shit, yeah, let's do that.
And then do you think, are you saying you would still try to pick the lock, but just do so while disguised? Or are you saying you would knock on the door and try to deliver that way?
No, try to pick the lock, and if they're like open, like, what are you doing out here? It's like, I was trying to open the door without you guys noticing, like, while being quiet with the key, and just kind of like shove my hand in my pocket and hold up the bottle. Like, some sleight of hand-ish stuff, if possible.
I guess, what does that get us over just sneaking? If you're
not getting shot in the face if I not getting shot in the face if I pull off a good deception, which I have a plus 18.
and then abandon the mission at that point.
We'd have to find a different way. I just feel if we go in guns blazing, it's going to attract everyone's attention on the boat.
No one is suggesting going in guns blazing. That's not the plan.
Oh, okay.
The plan again is to use stealth until it is no longer an option.
Yeah.
Whether that is right away and we're caught and someone shoots at us first, well, then we fight. If we can sneak away the whole time, great. I guess with what you're suggesting, the difference is if we are caught while stealthing, we just pull back and don't move to a fight and have to regroup and try something else, which leads me to the follow-up question. If that doesn't work, if we do get caught while disguised and we do decide let's just exit, what is our next course of action?
Yeah, I think we push through regardless.
Like what? It still feels like at that point, like we don't gain anything. You know what I mean? There's no actual. I mean, it's possible we gain a tiny bit more information or something like that, but is it going to be enough to to actually impact planning, I don't know.
Well,
All right, then let's stealth until we get caught.
There is also always Plan G, Garai's plan.
Yep.
We make a break for Loveless and hit the button.
We split the party and attack Loveless and the Medusa at the same time.
Yeah.
So, approximately when are you waiting until? Like, how deep in the night are we talking?
Like 2 in the morning, I say.
nothing good happens then.
Yep.
Precisely.
That's reasonable. Okay. So you make your way upstairs. Night falls. Strong dark happens. You hear a bunch of people just begin to retire to their rooms. Like when you walk out of your cabins, you take note that there's like maybe 1 or 2 people in the cigar lounge, but the lights have been dimmed to the area. Also, you do notice that the smell that once infected the area seems to be getting better and better.
Worse because there's a dead animal in the basement.
It's not activating its poisonous stench currently anymore. So,
We disabled the bomb and we disabled the
stank.
Is there a place I could discreetly roll for overdrive? Or is that not something?
you can. How far ahead of time are you doing it? Because it lasts for 10 rounds.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Maybe I guess I'll wait till we're up. Deck up.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. So, you can all move yourselves up to the upper deck.
I would like to roll for stealth. Not yet.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, and like pretty obviously the stealthy characters are gonna go ahead of us clunkers.
I do.
Yeah. Ruxel, you seem to pass by that cigar room with no issue. And make your way up. And upstairs, it is quiet now. There's like some people like at the edge of the railing just kind of watching over, and they seem to be snuggling up next to one another, maybe canoodling a bit, just, you know, it's kind of romantic in the middle of the night.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
And over here, there's still a glass elephant just doing poses. And it doesn't seem to be trumpeting anymore. It knows that it is late.
While we're up here, can I do a quick craft check, see if I can spot where the key would go?
Where the what?
Where the key for the elephant's bomb would go? Do some pre-planning?
Yeah, you can do that.
That's a good idea. Just like in case we have to run and take care of it quickly. Let's know what we're doing.
The keyhole is very clearly built in as part of the bomb inside the glass elephant.
Ugh. Seems like a breaking the elephant little explosion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Blanking on the word. Pinata. There we go.
The classic glass pinata.
Yeah. Completely safe.
What kind of enclosure is this glass elephant in? Is it like a glass box, a pretty basic enclosure, some fencing?
There's just like, yeah, it is a statue. The glass elephant
No
just moving
enclosure.
around.
Standing on a platform.
Yeah, it's standing on a platform. The platform was an elevator that was raised up to that floor from lower decks somewhere. And it has not receded into those lower decks. At 2 a.m., it is still there.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And I think the only thing that's around it are like a velvet rope kind of situation. Yes, Patrick,
Fancy.
exactly that. Here you are, stream.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty
That's
cool.
a pretty neat thing.
Too bad I'm gonna have to break it.
And it is made out of glass, but it seems like it is one sheet of glass. It's actually fascinating. It looks like it should be a bunch of plates in order to move like it is moving, but it's almost like malleable in how it's able to move, but you know that it is glass.
Makes me a little sad that we're gonna have to like break this thing apparently in order to get the bomb, which might be difficult.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, what if we just could shunt it over the side and just forget about it?
River that we're in.
Yeah.
You sure could try.
Well, if the bomb goes off, the elephant will destroy it.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's performance art. Come on.
Banksy.
The entrance was over here. And no one seems to take note of you. The glass elephant might, but it does not seem to care. It just keeps on doing its a thing.
Yeah, Jacksonius can't see shit.
It slowly
Yeah, we're
does.
gonna need some
the
lights.
Macarena.
Do we have a light spell, or should we light some torches?
I can cast a light spell if you really want.
We will
Probably
draw the
helpful.
attention to ourselves.
I mean, it's probably what? It's not complete blackness. It's probably low light because we're out at night under the stars, and I'd assume that the ship is like, it's like a hotel, right? Like it's probably got some lights in the hallways at all times.
I don't even know if Jacksonius is on the right board here.
Let's
Gear smoking
see.
the deck. 3 of us have dark vision.
Well, some of us are humans, so
Adriel's the only one with no special senses. We got 3 people with low light. We could do the buddy system.
Let's see. I'm going to say that this is darkness and not dim light.
Okay.
No,
Just because dim light is very specifically like brought up as areas in shadow or lit by weak light sources, whereas darkness is like the darkness of night.
yeah. And-
And there are currently no lights on the deck.
And there's no moonlight that would be happening or not.
It is a new moon tonight. Dark.
Then we have two of the non-dark vision people go with one dark person.
Yeah, you can have them pulled along with.
Yeah.
So who's in the door first?
Gotta be Roxy.
I will. It'll be me.
I also would like to roll for stealth.
Vogel, can you help?
Yeah.
Can you help me? Where am I?
Classic checks. There it is.
Kind of cat folk can't dark.
Yep.
Well, it's more than that. I don't think I'm.
Nope, you were on the lower deck still. Now, where is that catfolk?
You go down the wrong stairwell.
Oh, you are still down that hallway. Okay, alright, okay. Let's do that. Alright, cool. So,
Thank you.
Sonia's there. Garai. Over here. If you want to see what it all looks like right now, Drums, you can just click on Garai's token.
Oh yeah, I suppose I could, huh?
Ruxel, it is darkness currently. You can't really see what you are doing. But you are a very adept thief. So, let's have you roll a thief. Actually, well, you haven't even just checked the door to see if it's locked or not.
Or if it's a gun.
I can't even
Sure,
see
what do
the
you
door.
Ah, that's fair. Varilla sees everything in bright color.
It is wild.
Maybe, is Varilla going to try and open the door?
Really can try to open the door.
Okay.
Whenever I play again, I'm going to have to choose that.
For some reason, I thought elves just had dark vision.
No! Not even low light.
Yeah. Which is
Or do
kind
they
of
have low
shocking.
light? They do have low light, I think, actually.
Yeah, Ruxel got one.
Okay. Varilla opens the door. Okay. Just because this is going to be funny for me, here's to my players. This is what this looks like from Ruxel's. And
I don't see shit.
And here's Varilla's in comparison.
Yeah, it's wild. I still have control of Varilla's token too. I realize.
hate
so
that.
I can, like, click on it.
Nice.
And this is
It's night and day, really.
Oh.
this
Mine's
is
all grayscale.
yes, this is regular dark vision. Dark vision is normally grayscale. Varilla, as a fetchling, has dark vision that is in full color.
Gorilla, stop trying to make fetch happen. Fucking nailed it.
Okay, door open. And it is still quite dark in there. Varilla probably grabs Ruxel by the hand and pulls you in.
All right.
Yeah, we do hand on shoulder buddy system,
Mm-hmm.
moving slowly through.
Okay, I'll help pull you guys all in. Oop.
All right, we've got a total of 5 doors. 2 north, 2 south, 1 at the end of the hall.
I believe it was the one at the end of the hall, but that's me, the player, forgetting, and I think the character would remember from having seen through the.
And you, the player, are correct. So
Okay.
it was through that door. Bloop, bloop. So, there's a door here, a door here, a door here, and a door here. And then the one at the end of the hall that is where the eye went through. You continue through that door.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, Varilla, you can go forward.
It is a larger open room. And there are 3 doors. One straight, slightly more towards the north, and then 2 smaller rooms to the south.
All right.
There's-
I will...
What seems to be a little bit of a hallway down here.
Yeah.
But it's more like an extension of the room. And then a door over here, which Adriel would let you know that is the next door that they have gone through with their eye.
All right. I will attempt to get to that door and lockpick the one that we know that she was in.
Okay. You feel your hand along the door until you get to the handle. Do you attempt to see if it is open or not?
Ever so gently as possible.
Stealth check.
Why is it sticky?
Okay. It turns in your hand.
Oh, look at that.
I will whisper to Varilla that the knob is turning. I'm going to open it slowly, and you go ahead and peek in because I can't see anything right now.
Smart.
And that is exactly what I do, and I kind of back up out of the way. for Vrilla to take a peek in.
Varilla, are you also stealthing?
Yes.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
There we are.
Okay. Alright. Varilla, you open the door.
Just gonna peek her little tiny head in.
And what you see are the 6 glass statues around the perimeter. A dining room table that seems to be cleaned. And nothing else.
Ooh, we don't see the Medusa in here right now, huh?
You do not.
Nope. She
Oh.
pokes her head back through and says, "It's just a dining room in there. No other doors. Nothing. Just the statues. I mean, we can go in there and kill the statues, but they'll probably alert something."
I don't. Those are last.
Are they the statues or are they the glass sentinels? Because I think there was both. And they were different things.
Last statue. Still there.
Yeah, I'm assuming those would be the Sentinels then.
These ones look like the statues, not the sentinels.
Not the sentinels.
Okay. Player does
So-
not know.
All right, so she is on the move. She is not here. And if it's just the statues and not the sentinels, perhaps we could check the room. Although, why would she have taken the key off of her body?
It's just true.
This isn't.
We might as well check.
Good. Tom.
Yeah, if you want to check the room.
Do we want to go in the room? Go ahead and get some, or Varilla can just check with her low light, her amazing no light vision, while we twiddle our thumbs in the dark.
Yeah, have the dark vision people go in.
Yeah, everyone that's
Do a
dark
quick
vision.
sweep.
Ah, no oysters.
You see that these glass statues all have looks of like shock and terror on their faces,
Yeah, they're victims.
and naught else.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have any identifying marks on them that they are?
Roll me a society check. Let's see. Let's see if you
Okay.
can identify any of these people.
Here you go.
You recognize this fellow next to you as some form of you've not interacted with him, but he's kind of a well-known Nexian merchant that usually travels between Alkenstar and Nex. The others you don't recognize.
Classic. Yeah, it's someone who ticked off Ibrium at some point.
All right. Anything else that we want to check for in the...
Nope. I think we gotta find where she is.
Sure do.
If the Medusa's hair sheds its skin, is it just like a trail of pebbles? Or it'd be like
Who
I think
knows
it's just
how often
whole
that
s-
occurs?
It's just whole snakes. They just drop off.
Yeah, I
Okay.
am out of ideas because I have.
Well, we need one of you dark vision-y people to take the lead here.
Well, let's check one of these rooms down here. I'd say this is probably like either a storage room or possibly, I mean, a very small bedroom, but both of these would have to be pretty small.
Well, see if you want to check them out.
I say we check
Go for it.
easternmost first.
All right, I will let
Team stealth
Vrilla.
check. Vrilla just
navigate
opens the
me.
door and walks in. Vrilla sees a cluster of 4 bunk beds, a wardrobe, and several chests that look like they're there to store luggage or clothing. All of these beds are empty. There's nothing in there. And it is cramped quarters.
She's going to. Hey guys, she describes this. We should search this to see if there's anything interesting here.
Sure, Vrilla searches it and nothing.
All
notes.
you.
Kelvin does a stealth check, cautiously opens the door.
Give me that stealth check. Great. Go ahead and cautiously open that door. You see exactly a mirror of what is on the other side.
We've got a mirror.
4 sets of bunk beds, wardrobe, luggage containers. Empty.
Just like my heart.
What these vents do?
They are vents.
Glad we that out.
Come on, dark vision-y people.
Yep, it's all on you. Adriel is so blind right now.
All right, go back through the.
Sneaky to the south.
Yep.
Don't like that.
That was an accident. Legit. Okay, you do a sneak. And the doorknob rattles in your hand as it is locked.
Hey, this door's locked.
Which one?
This one.
Right.
One to the south.
Everybody's swirlies. Okay.
Ping on the map. Ping on the map. Because I'm assuming you're kind of dragging Ruxel along.
She tugs on the leash that she's made.
It is funny to see Scale just like try and pull through stuff and be like, nope, there's walls there.
That's it's real life. Nope. Fuck, nope. All right. Let's roll. What would I roll for that? Thievery or stealth?
Picking a lock is thievery.
Okay.
Okay, click one tumbler pops into place.
Nice.
Second one into place. Click, click, and two more pop into place, and it unlocks.
Ruxel backs up and just, my job is done.
It's fun that an average lock currently for Ruxel, he has to roll a 4 to succeed on the check.
Kelvin waves
Okay.
to Garai to start
Tunk, 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 tunk.
to start getting everybody to move closer.
Gotcha. And
Sneaky,
the
sneaky
conga
open door?
line pulls over. Yep, go ahead. You can roll me. Nope, you didn't want to, so you pop
I
open
thought
the
you-
door. What you see is a lavishly decorated sleeping quarters, complete with a large plush bed, gilded dresser, and elegant dining table. A tile mosaic covers one entire wall of the room and details the skyline of a city filled with palaces, hanging gardens, and floating spires. And that's it.
It's an art room.
Well, it seems like it's a nice bedroom
Yeah.
with some art in it. What are you
Okay.
checking there, Varela?
To sneakily poke my head in.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing in there aside from what I've just described.
I am
Kelvin's,
starting to worry.
yeah. Kelvin's gonna do a stealth roll for the northern door. See if
Go
it's
for it.
unlocked.
Mm-hmm. You feel a click in your hand as the door is locked. Okay. Would Ruxel like to do their thing?
Yes. Someone take me to the door.
Yeah.
Just like leading a child.
That's the thing. As a master thief at this point, like, Ruxel doesn't need to see in order to be very good still at lockpicking.
I mean, it's all about feel.
You're not. Yeah, you're not
Listening,
looking.
right?
Yep.
It's all in the hand.
Click, click. Two tumblers pop into place immediately with that first roll. A third click. And the final tumbler pops into place, unlocked.
Back up again.
All right.
He's unstoppable.
Kelvin. Cautiously, with a stealth roll, will open the door.
Okay. You open the door. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I transported myself to another area.
Yeah, I got caught in that goddamn multiverse.
Okay, you could go ahead and open the door. Inside, you see a richly furnished private cabin that is outfitted with a canopy bed covered in lavish furs, a finely carved wooden table and chairs, and an elaborately painted wardrobe complete with a viewing mirror. The ceiling is decorated with a mosaic depicting a majestic spellcaster towering over a city, the third eye on his forehead aflame with power. Inside, you also see 3 of these glass clockworky looking things.
The sentries?
Looks like this. Yep.
Oh,
No,
a different
different.
kind of a thing.
Oh god.
Those are
And
cool.
you see that they seem to be active. The clockwork is moving. They seem to be kind of looking back and forth very slightly, just moving their heads. And you note that they have not taken notice of you.
Nope.
Is
Yeah,
there
let's-
any occupants in the bed?
No one
that I
in the
can
bed.
see? Okay. I'm gonna stealthily close the door.
Hmm.
And then whisper back that information to the rest of the party.
Uh-huh.
And make the hand motion to move forward.
Okay.
But
Okay.
also making note of that we should run back to this room if we need a mirror.
Okay, what's your next door you're trying to look at there, Kelvin? Is it this one that you're right next to?
Well, I'll roll for the south
Southern door? Sure.
stealth check.
You feel like the stealthiest that you've ever been as you turn the handle and feel a click. Locked.
Coming!
Keys are, man. If you can't do it, if they're bad
Great.
enough doors, somebody else probably can.
Kelvin will smash it down.
That's that 4 that you needed to roll in order to pass. All right. First tumbler
Hell
into place. A 6. Second tumbler into place.
Jeez.
Ruxel's picking a lock while doing a one-handed handstand.
Pop, pop. Final 2 go into place. It unlocks.
Hey.
Kelvin does a stealth check to cautiously open the door.
Uh-huh. Great. Go ahead and open that door. You see what is essentially a copy of the room to the east.
Any
And no
occupants?
occupants.
Anything of note?
Nothing of note. No occupants.
Man,
Carefully close the door.
There's
did not book this cruise to occupancy, huh? We're losing money on this.
Or they're having a middle of the night meeting.
someone roll me a society check. That can see.
I can see.
Kelvin, you don't really take note of anything. Varilla, you
Yeah.
can see that these mosaics on the roof and whatnot, or on the ceilings, and these things depicting various scenes and giant third eye open wizards. These are all very obvious. Good thing Elizabeth, good thing she's not rolling all the time for you.
Yeah, I was just showing her what my dice look like, and I got it too. Let me try it one more time. Come on. Showing off for my wife. Oh, Patrick has to upstage me, and I don't even see mine. There it is.
Looking good.
Just roll a 582 every time, Patrick. So, Virilla, you know that these are tableaus of necks. So it is very specifically necks oriented in these rooms.
That's not great.
I wonder what's next after these rooms.
Waiting dice, but no one calls her out on it.
All right, Kelvin.
All right,
You
I'm
gotta check
gonna
that-
do a
That
stealthy
last
check
door.
for the
Uh-huh,
last door.
Okay. Turn the handle. Click, click. And might have been a little bit louder than you wanted it to be. Locked.
Help is on the way.
All right, gents, I gotta get scooting.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Can
Stand
you
by.
wait
All
one
right,
more
have a good
second?
Oh, I can wait one more second.
Okay. One clicks into place. Two more click into place. Unlocked. Kelvin, one more stealth check. And extremely sneakily open the door. And what do you see?
Good God. I see a glass sentry on the opposite wall, right across from me. In the
I'll let you know
mid-
that you also see two more right here. And
And
this
here?
token is actually
That's Medusa. Oh. She was 10 feet away. She's probably now 15 or 20.
and she is laying down asleep in her bed. And you seem to have not disturbed her slumber.
Jeez. Jeez.
4 glass sentries and the Medusa.
Do I throw a skull bomb into the room and close the door?
And I think this is where we leave it for next session.
Find out next time.
Two no fight sessions in a row.
2 no-fight sessions in a row. Lots of discussion on what you're going to do. All right. Well, let's perhaps have some action next time.
Yay.
We'll see you later. Have a good couple weeks.
Bye-bye.
Not everybody.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye.